What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Unless this happens to be your very first time here, then come on in, take a seat. It's so nice to meet you. My name is Abigail. I do musical reactions here on YouTube, all on the first take, completely blind. And I'm so happy to say that we are reacting to a Buy Me a Coffee request. This one is brought to us by John B. Hello, John. Thank you very, very much for requesting this. 2 Ren reactions in one day. I must be out of my mind. I'm still blushing from the last one. I'm okay. I'm all right. But what John requested this time around is Ren. The song is called Do You Believe? And when did this come out? A decade ago, 1.6 million views. Okay. I am here for it all day, every day. This is how we're going to do it because it is Ren after all. We're going to go ahead and watch this video twice together. The first watch will have stops and pauses. This is a reaction channel after all. I'm here to give you my thoughts and commentary. However, if you stick around, the second watch will be non-stop. I won't stop it at all. I'll instead, during that watch, be taking some notes in case you see me looking down, and then we'll talk about it after. But I can't wait. With Ren, I can't. So, I'm excited. Another song I've never heard before. This is from a decade ago, so I'm always excited to hear music that I haven't heard before. So, let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's see. I don't think this is an official music video. Is it a lyric video, maybe? We will find out momentarily here. But let's go ahead and pull it up here and see what this is about. Do you believe? Let's go.
Do you believe it's morning?
Always have a sick beat.
But that's the last thing on my mind.
Who's singing here?
Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Dear future self, I hope you're in good health. I'm writing cause I'm frightened, I've been fighting with myself. I wake up in the morning, rain is pouring, but I don't mean outside. I mean a storm is roaring in the corners deep in my mind. And I've been phoning my friends for advice to break the ice. How are you? Yeah, I'm nice. Actually, I'm fucking sore inside. I'm borderline suicide, but I'm really trying to try and shine in this dark, dark life of mine. The film Life of Brian, I watched it 50 times because I'm always searching for the brighter side of life. And maybe one day those thoughts will pay off, but till then, my future self, I'm feeling lost. Ha.
Oh my goodness. Everything he just said made me want to clutch my heart and give him a hug. He said, dear future self, something about being healthy. And let's think about it. This was a decade ago, right? If I'm 37, Ren is 35, so he would have been 25. At this point, he wrote this, which I feel like was the peak of his sickness, or he was just getting over. I mean, he's never really over it, but the worst part of it, let's put it that way. We're definitely in his teens, late teens, maybe. Regardless, he's sick, obviously, at this point, and he's talking to his future self, referring to his future self finally being healthy. And that made me go like this because you've heard his story. You know how hard that must have been, especially for a young kid. Gosh, I have to actually write stuff down because I already forgot some more stuff he said. Just because I immersed myself a little too much, and I've been sick for a while myself. Nothing as bad as Lyme disease. Let's get that right off the bat. But it's not easy being sick for so long. I forgot the second thing that he said. I'm gonna go back about 30 seconds and hear it again. Who's this female singing?
I hope you're in good health. I'm writing cause I'm frightened, I've been fighting with myself. I wake up in the morning, rain is pouring, but I don't mean outside. I mean a storm is roaring in the
pouring in his head.
Mind. And I've been phoning my friends for advice to break the ice. How are you? Yeah, I'm nice. Actually, I'm fucking sore inside. I'm borderline suicide, but I'm really trying to try and shine in this dark, dark life of mine. The film Life of Brian, I watched it 50 times because I'm always searching for the brighter side of life. And maybe one day those thoughts will pay off, but till then, my future self, I'm feeling lost. Ha.
Okay.
You believe it's morning.
What a vibrato.
but that's the last thing on my mind.
Who does that remind me of, that vibrato?
You believe it's morning.
Florence and the Machine.
I'm alive, but that's the
What a
last
quick
thing on
vibrato.
my mind.
All right, let's keep going.
Dear
Verse 2.
future self, why am I unwell? Will I ever find a way to climb right out this hell? Will I ever find a way to leave my demons? Find the breath to keep me breathing, find the hope to keep believing, find a way out, huh? Cause something funny happens when you're always sick. When you wake up every day praying that they might be it. That you might turn a corner into life or into death. Cause you hate that state of limbo, cause you hate that state of stress. And many lessons I have learned being burned by the fires of depression as they scorch up my earth. I have learned that I'm stronger than I ever thought I was. Cause I'm still here and breathing, my heart's beating blood, but I'm a paradox. I feel so alone, yet I isolate myself. It's no one's fault but my own. Heart is broken cause of the friends that I've had who have died. Heart is broken cause I've been sick for a third of my life. Heart is broken cause we live on a planet that values money more than lives. And we're damaging that planet that we need to survive. My broken heart, it breaks every time I feel the brakes on my brain when it aches. Bringing the breezes back to faith, feeding my demons while they wait. Ask my angels why forsake, have faith. Take away this pain in my brain and bring the rain on my soul. Future self, could you pull me out this hole?
It's good to know that his future self is doing better today, isn't it? Not fully 100%, but certainly better. Ha, 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 ha. That was interesting that he threw that in there because I quite literally just reacted to a version of the Spice Girls Wannabe where they literally go, ha, ha, but they do the same ha, ha, ha. I'm like, oh, well, that's kind of cool. I just happened to react to that, so that was interesting. But he said so much, and I actually noted it down because I have the memory of a squirrel, and I'm still blushing from my last reaction, so I'm a little flustered. Let's go about what he said. He talked a little bit about being suicidal, being in depression, and yet he turned it around real quick by saying he might have isolated himself for some time, but he's strong as hell because he's still here. He's still kicking. He's still fighting. And that I found to be incredibly inspiring. But then, he talks some more about how at this point of his life, he's quite literally been sick for a third of his life. And it's crazy when you put that into perspective, right? A third of your life just sick, depressed, bedridden at times. It's tough for a young kid at 25 to go through something like that and still have the strength to dish out these tracks, this passion of his, and release that anguish through music. So shout out to Ren. My goodness, this is so eye-opening, inspiring. Are we halfway? We're almost there, but let's keep hearing a little bit more. I need to know who is the female singing this voice. I compared her vibrato to Florence the Machine just because it's such a quick vibrato. Who drew this? It's beautiful. Even the effect of the rain over it is appropriate for what he was talking about earlier with the rain in his head, in his brain. But let's hear some more. Maybe we'll play it out to the end. Here we go.
And bring the rain on my soul. Future self, could you pull
A lot
me
of
out
rain
this hole?
references.
You believe it's morning. I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Oh, bass.
You believe it's morning. I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind. Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, that's the last thing on my mind.
Wow, the slow fade. You believe it's morning. Do, 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 do. That's the last thing on my mind. Yeah, that was very catchy. Shout out to Black Speed. That is very, very catchy, and yet it provides such a profound message, right? Keep persevering, man. Get through it. He's still not fully through it. That's crazy to think about. But let's watch it again. I focused primarily on the message and the lyricism. That watch, I would like to focus more on the instrumentation, which is, in fact, my favorite part of reactions. I'll be doing that this time around and taking some notes as we go, and we'll talk about it after. Here we go. What is that? Do, do, do.
You believe it's morning, I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind. You believe it's morning, I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Is that an acoustic
Dear
bass?
future self, I hope you're in good health. I'm writing cause I'm frightened, I've been fighting with myself. I wake up in the morning, rain is pouring, but I don't mean outside. I mean a storm is roaring in the corners deep in my mind. And I've been phoning my friends for advice to break the
Phoning my
ice. How are
friends.
you? Yeah, I'm nice. Actually, I'm fucking sore inside. I'm borderline suicide, but I'm really trying to try and shine in this dark, dark life of mine. The film Life of Brian, I watched it 50 times because I'm always searching for the brighter side of life. And maybe one day those thoughts will pay off, but till then, my future self, I'm feeling lost. Ha.
You believe it's morning, I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind. You believe it's morning, I'm alive, but that's the
Bass,
last thing on
guitar,
my mind.
the beat, percussion.
Dear future self, why am I unwell? Will I ever find a way to climb right out this hell? Will I ever find a way to leave my demons? Find the breath to keep me breathing. Find
Layers.
the hope to keep believing. Find a way out, huh? Cause something
Layers
funny
of run
happens
is
when
always
you're
good.
always sick. When you wake up every day praying that they might be it. That you might turn a corner into life or into death. Cause you hate that state of limbo. Cause you hate that state of stress. And many lessons I have learned being burned by the fires of depression as they scorch up my earth. I have learned that I'm stronger than I ever thought I was. Cause I'm still here and breathing, my heart's beating blood, but I'm a paradox. I feel so alone, yet I isolate myself. It's no one's fault but my own. Heart is broken because of the friends that I've had who have died. Heart is broken because I've been sick for a third of my life. Heart is broken because we live on a planet that values money more than lives, and we're damaging that planet that we need to survive. My broken heart, it breaks every time I feel the brakes on my brain when it aches. Bringing the breezes back to faith, feeding my demons while they wait. Ask my angels why forsake, have faith. Take away this pain in my brain and bring the rain, rain on my soul. Future self, could you pull me out this hole?
Woodwind?
You believe it's morning,
And it's gone.
I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind. You believe it's morning, I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
My mind.
Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, that's the last thing on my mind.
That's not an acoustic bass. That's just a guitar. Really low on the strings. For a second, I thought I heard an upright acoustic bass. I don't think so. Excuse me. Okay. What a song. What a song. All right. So let's talk about first the message. Those are the first notes I took. We talked about how hard he had it, essentially, the depression, the isolation, being sick for a third of his life. In the end, a lot of references to rain in his head, inside. He did mention a little bit of hope, talking about how strong he was. And I agree, 1,000%. It takes a lot for somebody to go through something like that for so long and still do what he does. You know what I mean? And keep that mindset, that positive mindset. It's hard. I had questions about who the female vocalist is singing the chorus, it is another vocalist, right? Very interesting vibrato. I like when he was rapping how every now and then he'd throw in a couple double time, just a little bit, in the rap to switch up the flow, as he always does. He mentioned something about the Life of Brian film that he watched a lot for, I guess, Hope. Never heard of it, never seen it. Have you? Let me know. I thought I heard, moving on to the instrumentation, a piccolo, some kind of woodwind or something, that I'm sure was all done through, you know, the keyboard, but I'm just curious as to what sound that was. There was a lot of tasteful layers of Ren when it comes to emphasizing certain words that he was rapping about, and I feel like it had a lot to do with his friends or being sick or something. I'm not sure. It was too much. But the way that he would layer his voice with his own voice, I love it when he does that because it makes it sound and feel bigger. Ha, 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 ha. I mentioned Spice Girls. I'm just kidding. It's just what it reminded me of. But I like that. And I already mentioned what I think might be the woodwind and the sound, and then just the way that they faded out the video at the end so slowly. A very slow fade to black at the end of the video. Even that in itself, I found could be symbolism. He's not just gonna, you know, give up. And I like that fight in Ren. But the song itself, so talented. That was a decade ago. Oh, I love hearing stuff I've never heard Ren do before. So thank you so much to John B for not only requesting this and also being patient. I just appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. Thank you guys so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, please like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon link as well as the Discord link in the description below. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.